Hi there, Budget Peeps, and welcome back to another edition of Money Monday. How are you all doing? I hope you've had an absolutely fantastic weekend. I know I have. I hope all your mummies and daddies out there who are doing the mummy job have had a fantastic Mother's Day. I've had a wonderful time. Thank you so much to all the new subscribers, and thank you to your regulars for sticking with us. It does mean the world to me. Your comments, your shares, everything you're doing to promote this channel for me is wow, outstanding. And I love having you along with me, following me on this journey. It's just wow, you're supporting me no end. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'd like to talk to you today about 92 pence. It's a bit of a weird subject, isn't it? 92 pence. And I'm wondering, what would you do with 92 pence? How would you spend it? Now, let me think about this. I'd like you to think about this 92 pence in a different way. Because if you are 23 years or old, 23 years old or over, and you're currently in a minimum wage job, this represents your pay rise per hour. 92 pence is what you will receive per hour extra in your pay packet from April this year, because that's how much the minimum wage is increasing by. It's going up from £9.50 an hour to £10.42 per hour. So that is 92 pence. Doesn't sound a lot, does it? 92p. Probably wouldn't even buy you a loaf of bread. Unless you buy the cheap stuff like me. Or if you're going for the dear stuff like Kingsmill or something like that, you know, it wouldn't buy a loaf of bread. So 92p in that respect doesn't sound like a lot of money, does it? Let's have a think about this 92p. So here's 92p on the calculator. So if you're doing a regular job, let's times it out by 39 hours. That's roughly about a regular job, isn't it? 39 hours. Your increase is £35.88 per week. Let's times that out by 52 weeks, and this is how much your increase is per year. £1,865.76 per year. Now that's a lot. This 92p has added up to this. It's like, wow. So say for instance you've got to pay a little bit of pension, you've got to pay a bit of tax and national insurance, you know. Not sure how much your pension fund is, and I'm not sure, you know, what your tax bracket is and all the rest of it. But let's say as an average, just for ballpark figures, we take 30% away. It's probably more, probably less, who knows, but as an average. So if we divide this by 100 and we times it by 70, that has effectively taken away 30%. So this still leaves us £1,306.03. We'll divide that out by 12 months, and that's how much we've got per month now, less our deductions. Obviously, as I said, it's an average deduction that I've done because I don't know how much your personal circumstances, you know, your pension is or whatever. So I've just done an average. So here we go, £108.84 rounded up is what you've got left after deductions. So what I've devised is this nifty 50. It's a little bit of a binder here, a bit of a binder. And what I've done is I've made a little tracker inside with these £50 notes on. I don't know whether you can see them. There you go, right up close. So what happens is each month we take £50 from this. Still leaves this much. And we pop it one by one into here, into these little envelopes that's inside this. And there's 25 little envelopes. And once that's obviously 25 months to fill this up, but once it's full, you'll have £1,250 in there. Now that is absolutely amazing. Imagine what £1,250 could buy you in 25 months' time. That's amazing, isn't it? Hubby and I always say, let's save the raise. We try to pretend that we didn't have the raise, it didn't exist, and we stash it away, we save it. And it's all started, this thing with us did, when my husband had a raise of 37 pence an hour. And he come home and he says to me, 37p, that's what they've given me. What am I going to do with that? What's the point? You know, how insulting to give me 37 pence an hour. And I said to him, okay then, I says, I'll tell you what we'll do. you have an extra £5 in your pocket each week, and I'll save these pennies and save up for something. And he said, yeah, that's great. I'll have that extra £5 in my pocket every week. So what I did was I took his 37 pence and I times it by his hours that he does at work, 39. Times that by his 52 weeks in a year. And that gave me £750. Divided that out by the month. So I divided it by 12. That gave me £62.53. And on average, there's a 4-week month, isn't there? So take off the 20 quid that I'm giving him on average. Left me with about 42 quid. A little bit less some months when there's a 5-week month, but on average, I'm having 42 quid to stash away. So he was happy. He got 5 quid a week, and I was happy because I got this to stash away. So over the last 4 years, hubby has carried on with this. Every time he's had his little bit of a pay rise, he's told me to stash it away. His monthly pay rise now has added up to £197.35 per month. That's how much he's having. That's his monthly pay rise. Times by 12 months gives you £2,368.20. I'll read that again. £2,368.20. This is what we use to pay for our holidays. That's an amazing amount of money that we've pretended we've never had, and we get that every year to stash into our envelopes, and it pays for us to go on a cruise or a holiday or a few days out and a cruise, or a little mini week and a cruise. Some cruises are only £599 per person. You know, that could pay for 2 cruises over at that rate. So as you can see, these pennies add up. They add up to amazing things. So when you get your little bit of a pay rise, even if you only put a little bit away per month, say 60p, sorry, a little bit away per hour, 60p, and you use a little bit left over to help with the bills, you'll be surprised how much such a small amount of money can add up to. So there we go. So my pay rise this time round, come April, is £20.60 per week. We'll times that by 52 weeks in a year. So that's my pay rise, £1,071.20. Divide that by 12 months in my year. Well, it's 12 months in everybody's year, isn't there? Gives us £89.27, so we'll round it up. £89.27. So I could take £50 a month from this and put it in my nifty 50, you know, and save up my £1,200, because I wouldn't, you know, I'm going to pretend I never had it and save it up for something that's going to mean something to me, something that's going to give me a benefit in my life. And for me, my mortgage needs paying off by next year. So that's one of the goals I've got for bits of money that we've got coming in. The extra bit of money that we've got coming in is going to help us towards these goals. So what are you going to spend your 92p on? It wouldn't even buy you a coffee from McDonald's, would it? You know, think of it like that. I hope I've changed your mind. I hope that you're in a position where you could pretend you didn't have it and just put it straight away. As soon as you get paid, put it straight away. Maybe if you get a little pay rise next year as well, you could add to it and add to it like I have. Over the last 4 years, I've added and added and added, and £197.35 is what those 4 years of pay rises have added up to per month, just from pennies. I hope this has helped you along your journey. I hope that this has given you inspiration, motivation and dedication. And I wish you all the very, very best in your savings journey. And I'll leave the video there and say ciao for now.